tired of trying to start a new habit and either ending up pushing it off or losing your motivation after a couple of weeks? Making a healthy lifestyle is so important, and especially with your nervous system working against you, it can be really hard. So I want to take this episode. It's going to be super quick. In about 5 minutes, I'm going to tell you how to start and keep a healthy habit. My name's Elyssa Smith, and this is the Unlock Your Blocks podcast. Let's dive in. So the biggest thing that stops people from actually keeping a habit is that they choose habits that are not actually aligned with something that really matters to them. So step number one in your process to build and keep a good habit that you want to have in your life is to actually establish what is your reason for doing it. And that reason, in order to make this last, has to be something that really either lights you up or that allows you to do something else that lights you up. So let's say, for example, one of the really common ones I get a lot from my clients is I want to start exercising more, or I want to eat more healthy. So if you want to do those things, your nervous system will stop you until the pain of staying the same is worse than the pain of changing. And if that's going to be true, you have to actually identify, why do you want to change? Because the thing that's on the other side of the pain of changing has to be so juicy, so compelling that you're actually going to follow through with the habit. Okay. So number one, establish your why. Find your reason, make sure it's aligned with what really lights you up. Instead of, I want to lose weight so I don't hate myself in the mirror. I hear that a lot. And God bless us, as women, we are kind of trained to look at ourselves that way. But if that's your reason, if shame is your reason for changing, it will not last. Instead, think of something else. For me, my reason became, I don't want to go back to the injuries that I used to have that made it so that when my son was a baby, I couldn't sit down on the floor with him because my knees were too swollen. That's another story for another day. But I got really clear that I need to be strong. So I started working out and I started eating the way I needed to in order to get strong, because I wanted something tangible that I knew was really aligned with me. Step number two, you have to make the new habit the path of least resistance. Now, if you're an overachieving perfectionist, people pleaser like me, that is going to scream, oh my gosh, don't be lazy. You're going to be lazy. You're going to be rejected. People are going to say, oh, she's just taking the easy way out. Did you ever hear that phrase? Don't take the easy way out. Listen, the easy way is the only way that new habits get forged, that actually last and aren't causing more damage by you stuffing your real feelings down. People who just muscle through, they can usually do that and sustain it if they just are the hardest worker in the room for a period of time. But at some point, the body is going to give up. It's going to give in to, listen, this is just too much effort. This is too hard for us. It's not coming from something intrinsic that we're doing this. It's coming from outside pressure or a need to perform perfectly. And those will always fail us in the end. So if you've been trying to start this new habit and you haven't been able to do it, you need to really remove all the barriers. If your goal is to drink more water, then you need to make it fun. I have this cute little water bottle that I carry, and it keeps track of the amount of ounces I'm drinking. And it has little messages on the water bottle that actually cheer you on, like, hey, way to go, keep going. I thought that was so cute, and it helped me start drinking more water. Now, I fill this the night before. I do not wait until the morning when I'm doing a million things and getting my kid ready for school and stuff to fill this. I make sure that it is ready for me on my nightstand the moment that my eyes pop open in the morning. That makes it easy to get in the amount of water that I want. Now, if your goal is to read a chapter of a book every day, or if your goal is to do meditation every day, if your goal is to walk first thing in the morning, make it so easy. Literally, when I was starting my fitness journey a couple of years ago, my hack was that my running shoes were next to my bed instead of my slippers. And I had my athletic socks, and I had a couple of really cute workout outfits. I just had like one or two to start with to make sure I was going to stick with this habit. I literally laid them out on top of my covers of my bed so that I didn't even get out of bed until I was in my athletic wear. I would get dressed the second that I woke up. Before I even went to the bathroom, I would just put my workout outfit on, and it made it almost hard not to. And that's what you want. That's how you get a lasting habit. Make it hard not to do this thing. If you're going to work out first thing in the morning, put your clothes out. Make sure you have something that is fun to wear. Make sure that you know exactly what your workout will be, and make it something fun. Please don't just go out there, I guess I'm going to go run. I love running, but you might not. Pick something that really is fun for you. Go for a morning walk, listen to the birds, listen to your favorite podcast. Find something fun and make it the path of least resistance to do it. The third thing, and we're going to close out after this, is don't be all or nothing with it. Listen, girl, like We get in our own way so fast because we feel like we have to do it perfectly always or not at all, or all at the same time or not at all. That all or nothing thinking is a survival mechanism. Your nervous system thinks it's protecting you from other people's censure, from other people's judgment, eventual rejection, eventual abandonment, kicked out of the herd, eaten by a predator. That is the escalation. That escalates quickly. Okay. That's what your nervous system thinks is going to happen if you do something wrong or don't do it all at once or don't do it perfectly. So listen, let's take a breath. Take it easy on yourself. Don't be all or nothing. You have today, this 24-hour container. Just think of it as one day. When you're looking at your new habit, it's just one day. And if today you didn't eat how you wanted to, that's okay. See what you can do to make it easier to eat the way you want to tomorrow. For me, I love writing down what I'm planning to eat because then I can it takes the decision fatigue away. If I know that I want to eat within a certain amount of, my macros are very specific. I'm building a lot of muscle right now. So I eat this many grams of protein and I do this, with carbohydrates and fat, and it's very strategic. If I don't have it written down what I'm planning to do to fit that eating plan, it's not going to happen. If you're making decisions on the fly and if it's not the easiest thing, it's just not going to happen. So if you may have a day where it doesn't happen, that's okay. That's information. That is not a failure. That is info. You need to use that info. See if you can make it easier. Go back to step 2, the path of least resistance. It wasn't the path of least resistance enough for you to do it today. Make it easier for tomorrow. If you need ideas, I'm always here. Reach out to me, Elyssa@ElyssaSmith.com, and you can always book a 15-minute chat with me to figure out the root of why you're having a hard time getting your habits started, because chances are there's a limiting belief under there that started when you were so little you didn't even know that you were being programmed to think this way. And listen, it's not hard to change these things. It takes 6 to 8 months to literally rewire your brain. And it only takes about 6 weeks to form a new habit. And in the first week of doing that new habit, if you can get into this, hey, it's going to be gray area. I didn't do it today, but I'm going to make it easier for tomorrow. It's going to be the path of least resistance. I'm going to make sure that if I'm resisting the new habit, that I go back to the beginning and figure out, is this really what I need to be shooting for? Is it something that lights me up? Is it aligned with me? Is there a good why for it? So you're just going to keep going back through these steps until you find a way to achieve your habit that really feels good, aligned, comfortable, and calm for yourself as you practice it. Okay? Take such good care of yourself, and we'll see you right back here next time for more on nervous system regulation and beating all of that self-sabotage.